Hello guys, welcome back to another vid. And today's title, I'm not even calling it topic anymore because this is technically not the topic. It's just some random wacky title I made up by myself. It's Annie Buys Stuff. And I was going to make it like Rachel's shopping thingamajig just like yesterday, but honestly, she's not technically grocery shopping. She's actually going to a hardware store. A local hardware store. And so this is Annie, sorry. This is Annie. And she is totally actually Annie. Totally not just some character I made up 15 seconds ago. And she's building a tree house. Also not a topic that I made up 15 seconds ago. And alright, let's start. Use the table and information provided below to answer the next 3 questions. The table below shows the items that Annie bought at the local hardware store. She bought at least one of each item on the list. I mean, it is a shopping list. Unless they're out, you probably should buy them. Especially if your mom sends you. So she needs to buy a hammer, box of nails, screwdriver, and box of screws. And it says, if Annie bought 4 boxes of nails, how much did she spend on nails in all? And when you think of 15 and stuff, because 1.5 is basically just 15 divided by 10, you can think of a clock. And let me just draw a clock in the corner here. A clock. Getting a bit lazy, so I'm not going to draw like the specific details, but the main 15, like 15, stuff like that. So you can know how your like 15s like be a bit more fluent in them by imagining a clock. So if she bought 4 boxes of nails, which would be 15 times 4, you can think of a clock spinning by 15 4 times, so like 15 minutes. I'm so bad at explaining this. So, technically, so if you spend it 1 time, it would get here, 1 time again, here, 1 time here, and then again at 12. So, which is basically 60 minutes because an hour, 60 minutes, stuff like that. So 4 times 15 would equal 60. 4 times 15. I don't know why I started using bronze all of a sudden. I much rather prefer pink. Or in her case, ocean. So if 4 15s equals 4 times 15 equals 60. If 4 times 15 equals 60, and 1.5 is basically 15 divided by 10. It would be 60, the outcome, divided by 10 as well. So it would be 6.0. So that means she spent $6 on nails in all. I mean, I like standard algorithm and all, but it does kind of take a bit of time. So, I mean, endorsement. Alrighties, moving on. Our second question is, if Annie bought 5 boxes of screws, what is the price for 1 box of screws? And how much did she spend on screws? 12.50. Alrighty. This is my story about the swimming pool again. So, you know when you swim to the other end is like usually 25 meters? So if 25 meters times 2 is 50, and then just keep going. If you imagine it like the swimming pool, 4 times 25 is 100. Pretty basic lesson over there. And if 100 is 4 times 25, then 125 is basically 25 more than 100. So it'd be 5 times 25 equals 125. I'm just going to make a little. So if 125 is 5 times 25, and she bought 5 boxes, that means that the price for 1 box of screws is 2.50. Swimming is extremely paying off. I'm not going to recommend a team because that would sound like paid endorsement, but someone actually should pay me. I am broke. Annie decided she needed a total of 6 boxes of nails. What is the total amount she spent at the hardware store if she bought all 6 boxes of nails? Honestly, okay. Sorry. So, price for one is 1.50. So it's the total amount she spent at the entire hardware store, like all money spent together. So if she decided that she would buy 6 boxes, that would basically be 15 times 6 divided by 10. So let's just write that equation down. 15 times 6 divided by 10. Yeah. So if 15 times 4 equals 60, as if you can see all these questions in the test at all the same, which you probably will because they probably, in word problems, they kind of stick to the same topic, especially when they have a chart. So if 15 times 4 equals 60, and to try and if you already know your 15s, speaking of the clock again, actually I was not speaking of the clock, but still, speaking of 15s again, speaking of the clock, it's, let me draw the big bike clock. 12, 3, 6, 9. So 1, 2. And this is the infamous 30. So 15 times 2 is 30. So it would be 60, which is our already known amount, plus alternating 30, which would be 90. And this is, you need to divide by 10, the last bit of the equation. So that would be, divide by 10 would be 9. So she spent, in your test, remember to do this or else you're probably going to screw up. No offense. She spent $9. Just going to write that down. And now let's look at, oh wait, these numbers. Look at this. Looky, quick look. You can see that here, she already spent $9, and here's like a $12 here. In total amount. And they say the total amount is probably 9. Yes, totally probably 9. No, it's definitely not. You know how 12 is already bigger than 9, so it couldn't have been A. And, alrighty. So, here we can do some more addition-y boy, where we can first reduce 6 plus 12 is 18, and then plus the back 1 because 0.5 plus 0.5 is 1, so it would be 19. And 19 plus 9 is 28. 19 plus 9 is 28. And 28 plus 5 is 33. And there's only one number here that is more than 33. And after we add the back 0.75, it is 33.75. And yeah, I hope this vid helped, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, also, Annie says bye too.